Hello everyone, how you people are doing? Hope you all are doing good. So today let's learn batch derivation. See, batch derivation is nothing but transferring batch characteristics values or batch master fields from the sender batch to the receiving batch is called batch derivation. So here component batch can pass on their field values either characteristics values to the manufactured batch. Let us see an example to understand clearly. So generally what happened, right, in process industries, maximum it will be observed in the process industries because suppose if I take an example of tablet or FMCG product or I can say any edible product. So when I purchase raw materials, the expiry of that batch will be expired when I use that raw material in the finished product. So the same expiry, because the raw material is available in the finished product, so this expiry will be applicable to the finished product. So this is how I can transfer this expiry date to the finished product date. That is how the batch derivation will comes into picture. If you see here in this slide, we have finished product. I created the finished product fg underscore bd. So I can say this is the receiver. Okay. So initially, this material won't have any class assigned in the material master. Like I have created class equal to density, and this density contain two characteristics. One is density itself, and other is expiry date and shelf life. I can say. So these two characteristics are available in this class under density. So I have a raw material. So I can say in bill of material, this is the header material fg underscore bd and raw material is rm underscore fd. So this is the sender. Okay. So this material will send the batch or characteristics values to the finished product. If you see here, density is the same classes available, but this class and characteristics is assigned to this raw material in the material master. If I show you, there are so many characteristics values are available like 5.20, 5.66, 6.5 and 6.8. So these are the density values applicable for density characteristics, and we have expiration date and shelf life. Now, let me show you in the system. So here what exactly I am doing is in the system I have three batches available currently. So I will transfer any of the batch values to the finished products. Let's see how I can transfer it. Yeah. So let us go to the system now. So here, before I will show you how to transfer the raw material batch characteristics values to the finished product, we need two important settings here. Basically, first go to batch derivation, which is available in central functions, batch management, go to batch derivation. Here you will see recipient condition record and sender condition record. In this case, recipient is FG product and sender is raw material. So here you need to provide the details what I am sending to the. So this comes from the BDS1 will come from the configuration. You can check this configuration also. So this sender material, let us go inside. The sender material is RM underscore FD is the sender material. Just execute. So here you need to give the sender material. Suppose if I'm taking the only characteristics values from this material, it is okay. Suppose I have so many materials, I want to take uh, those values also. You can include here number of materials. Okay, if you go to the details, just select this and go to the details. In the details, it is available what you are transferring. So here I can say density is the characteristics, and you know that shelf life, expiry date I want to transfer. So this is the field name I have given. If you want to give the characteristics name, you can just select here and give the characteristics name. So these two characteristics I want to transfer. So I want to send to the receiving material. So this is, you can see here, sender material. So the here you need to provide all the characteristics what you want to transfer to the receiver material. Okay. So this is sender we have seen, and very important point is number of material can send their data, but the important question is that what should the FG material should receive. So this is the same settings we need to provide in this receiver end also. If I go to the receiver end, if I select here, just I will give the FG material, which is the receiver material. If I execute here, what this material want to receive, which characteristics is want to receive, those all you need to mention here, like this material want to receive density and VFDAT. So these are the two important settings you need to initially do to run the batch derivation. Hope now it is clear. Let me show you the scenario now. Before show you the scenario, I will show you what are the batches is available. Okay. So if I select the raw material rm underscore ft and plant is 1710, let me execute here. So there are totally 4 batches are available. Okay, you can check the batch values here. What are the values of this batch? If you go to the classification, you see, yeah, density is available with value 5.20 grams per cubic centimeter. So this value is available. If I take this batch, consider this batch 141, this value will be transferred, but shelf life date is nothing here. So it does not give any shelf life date. So this is the value of this batch. If I select this, if I go to the display batch, here also you can see this is 5.6, no shelf life date. If I go to this batch, display batch, if I go to classification, it is 6, but here also no expiration date. If I go to this batch, so if I see the display here, yeah, you can see here density is 6 and expiration date is 36/2023. So you may confuse that how these batches are came. When I receive the raw material from the vendor, I will do GR, right? So at that time these batches got created, right? So hope it's understandable. Now let me create a production order here /NCO01 for the finished product FG underscore BD. Okay, and the plant is 1010. Sorry. Yeah, I will give here 10 quantity. Okay, let me take the current scheduling. Yeah, if you see, all check materials are available. Here one more important point is that in the components you need to provide the, otherwise you can do the batch determination also, but currently I am providing the batch whatever I required. Example, I will take the batch for to batch which we have seen here. We have expiry date as well as the density value, right? So when I click here, okay, so this batch has been considered. Now I release the order and save this order. If you see here, order number is 10000311 is the order number. Let us assume that we have done the confirmation GI also. Now I am going to do gr slash and Nico. So I will give here number 11. Okay. So just check here. Right. If you go to the batch, if you click check here, so the new batch is got created 337. And if you see the classification, expiry date is already copied. So this same expiry date is copied and density value is also copied, which is available for raw material 6. So this is how the system will copy from raw material to the finished product. Let me do post this. Let me use something date here. Date of manufacturing. I'll use 4. Let us post this. So 337 is the batch number, right? So if I go to MMB and check the batch 337, right? Yeah, this is the batch, right? If I check this batch classification here or detail display batch, so this the same values got copied here, and I will open the same raw material batch also slash o mmb. Here I will take a raw material batch. Will compare both whether both are same or not. Batch classification. Yeah, 6/36/2023. If we see here 6/36/2023, right? So the same batch got copied. This is how we can do the batch derivation. One more important setting I want to show you. Just last one, last this one slash and SPRO. If you go to the configuration, one important setting is there. If you go to logistic generals and batch management, if you see batch determination, right? Sorry, batch derivation. Is- Yeah, batch derivation of the batch data. In this here, the important setting is so. However, we should active this batch derivation. Let me show you this also. Just here, you just active this. These are the basic. You know that. Defined batch derivation event. Yeah. So this one. What this is the receiver and sender. What we have seen, right? BDSR1 and BDSR2. These are the same. If you see here, when does the batch will be derived? We have two options here. Release of process and production order or good receipt of process and production order. If you see this one and this one. So we have two situations where we can able to create the batch derivation, or we can copy the batch data from raw material to the finished product. So this is the one I want to show you. So hope you understand. If anyone still does not subscribe the channel, please try to subscribe. Thank you.